Ever felt like your startup dreams got crushed, not by lack of hustle, but because someone with money, an investor, was blind to the very risks in front of them? Over and over, brilliant founders hand their vision to investors who are so sure, so arrogantly confident, that they miss the warning signs screaming in the background. This overconfidence isn't just a small mistake. It's a disaster wrapped in charm and glossy presentations, and it's smashing more startups than you realize. That investor who says, "Trust me, I know the market," while ignoring the brutal facts, might as well be writing a death sentence for your company. This isn't just frustration, it's betrayal. The system trains investors to believe in their gut more than your hard data, their hype over your proven traction. They project their success stories like a shield that bullies every doubt away. But here's the brutal truth. Investor overconfidence kills startups, steals dreams, and leaves founders broken, wondering if the problem was their idea or just the blind arrogance of someone with a fat checkbook. Listen carefully. If you want to survive, if you want to build something real that breaks free from these traps, stop begging for approval. Stop letting investors set your terms. You must flip the script. Demand ruthless clarity, not just from investors, but from yourself. Force every conversation into cold, hard metrics, risk assessments, and fallback plans. If an investor brushes off your concerns with empty optimism, call them out immediately. No one owes you sunshine and rainbows, they owe you truth. If they can't handle the truth, they don't get your deal. This isn't about being cocky. It's about being the hardest, sharpest negotiator in the room, because guess what? Your startup's life depends on it. But don't stop there. Build a backup army of advisors, co-investors, professionals who see the corners you can't. Create your own inner net of brutal honesty around your venture. When an investor gets overconfident, your network must pull you back to reality before it's too late. Share your fears and doubts openly. Invite opposing views like they're gold. Most founders hide uncertainty because the world tells you to look strong at all costs. Screw that. Transparency is your armor against blind overconfidence. When your team, your investors, your partners all speak honestly, you see the rough edges before they become fatal cracks. And here's the secret no one tells you. Some investors' confidence isn't about your startup's potential at all. It's about their own ego. They're noise chasing. They invest like gamblers, not guardians. Spot these predators early. They'll hype your dream only to abandon ship when the first real storm hits. Insist on investing partners with skin in the game, who engage deeply, who challenge your assumptions with empathy and rigor. Warn your peers. Build your tribe not on myths of who is rich or famous, but on who fights smart, relentlessly, for what's real. The worst pain isn't failure. It's the slow death of your dream at the hands of those charged to support it. But it doesn't have to end there. Fight this culture of blind investor confidence by owning your truth fiercely. Question everything, especially easy answers. Insist on debate, on data, on consequences. If they say yes without question, that's your red flag, not your green light. Find the rare investors who admit what they don't know, who sweat over your risk as much as their returns. Those partnerships are your lifeline. You weren't meant to be a victim of blind optimism or shattered hopes. You're here to transcend the old scripts, to build a new world where capital serves transformation, not comfort zones. Where founders don't just chase cash, but design resilience. So build ruthless clarity, create your own safety nets, and demand brutal honesty. Every time an investor tries to sell you fairy tales, reject it with fire. That is how you keep your startup alive. That is how you crash the game of blind overconfidence and finally build something unbreakable.